Thanks, Brian. A couple of weeks ago, Oklahoma State hosted its NFL Pro Day here. A representative from all 32 NFL teams attended, with Mason Rudolph, James Washington, and Marcel Aitman all participating in NFL Pro Day here. Mason Rudolph threw passes, went through all the drills. So did James Washington, where Marcel Aitman was a little bit limited with having a little bit of satisfaction from his combine. James Washington increased his vertical to 39 inches, would have been the top 5 verticals for wide receivers at the NFL Combine. He reflects on what made the difference at the Pro Day with his vertical versus what it was at the Combine.
When I'm here, in this comfortable environment, I'm jumping like that regularly. But, the 34 and a half at the Combine, I just got down on myself because I feel like I'm a perfectionist. Like, I always want the best for myself, no matter what it is. I'm going to always push myself to be the best I can be. So, I'm pretty happy with my results today.
Oklahoma State enters the spring practice with the quarterback competition wide open. There are 4 quarterbacks to be on the roster come this fall, with one joining late. Drew Brown, a transfer from Hawaii, will be joining the roster in June, which will be a little later than one would hope, but he'll have the most experience out of any of the quarterbacks on the roster in the college football system. But that means he'll also have the least amount of time to prepare for the season, transferring from Hawaii in June. Then there's Spencer Sanders, who will be a true freshman for Oklahoma State. He's been a highly touted recruit for Oklahoma State and is a 4-star recruit. He's a dual-threat quarterback who could lead to new possibilities for the Mike Yurcich system, but he'll have some competition to go up against. Woodtie and Cornelius for Oklahoma State are the 2 quarterbacks on the roster who will be returning. Both have had minimal experience, but Cornelius definitely has more experience than Woodtie, with being on the roster since 2014. There is, however, one thing for certain. Oklahoma State will maybe have the best running back in the conference, if not the country, in Justice Hill. Hill will be returning to lead the Cowboys offense into the sunset, hopefully, but with competition in the quarterback and a lot of other changes on the defensive side, with letting Glenn Spencer go and hiring a new defensive coordinator, who knows how the season will play out. If I had to make a personal guess, this season for Oklahoma State upcoming will be very rocky with all the changes at the helms.